This game is not for children or anyone who has suffered from mental problems such as schizophrenia, depression, anxiety, or if you've even had a tiny bit of suicidal thoughts, it gets really fucked up. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, Fickle. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Eh. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets out its contents spill into the desk. Only 2 small coins. Eh. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You had enough money in the first place, you could have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Ugh. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Fickle to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I get to absorb my book. Oogie. I'm sorry. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution? Wait, is that actually... Yeah, the revolution. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Sorry. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Go on, give me some more credit than that, Sayori. Whoa! Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and trembles her to her desk. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Suki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. What? What was that? So good. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite out of her own cookie. Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans towards and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! you seriously just do that? Uh-huh. Mouthful, Sayori trots away safely. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Suki glances around. Monika is in the club room. Eh, where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Oh god, is this where the stuff's gonna start? Oh, she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she is a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Wait. I think I know what they're talking about, but I'm not sure. Excuse me! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What are you talking about? Oh, that's what they were talking about. Monika quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well... My last period today was studies hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I just not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn the piano. That's so cool! You should play piano sometime for us, Monika. That's... Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also like to look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Fake-Law. What about Sayori? Monika smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd rather love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cooking. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. What's she doing in the closet? Fake-Law, Fake-Law! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival's coming up. Me and Monika are gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Okay, Monika, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Fake-Law to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper, too, okay? Okay. Ready, Fake-Law? Yeah, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums. It skips her in the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayori. What exactly are we doing in the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Hehe. Me and Monika have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Oh, what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Ah, that sounds kinda dull. Fake-Law, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not about just reading the poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons for me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Carelessly, the final, joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Eh, you meanie. I'm working super hard. Sorry. I'm working super hard on this, you know. No, I know. I just mean that it's pretty on an ordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm excited. The festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around the whole way again. Hey, Fakel, the classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? It's been a long time since I've spent some time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to haul myself out of the room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons on the shelf. They're in the best friend too. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted, we still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite cover. Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayon spills all over her lap. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Geez, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Okay, what is with these? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. I gently brush the bangs to the side. Ow. Sorry. There's a huge red marker in the center of her forehead. Oh yeah, you can actually see it. Wow. Put a lot of detail into this. Yeah, I already read that. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, it's gonna swell up. I should find some ice. Fakel, where would I even find ice around? Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from pain, Sayori makes a silly jerk. What are you saying? I'll be right back. Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out of the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it will be used as the ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I should purchase that one. In just a moment, I'm already returned to the classroom where I left Sayori. She's one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. And they literally add the apple juice, it's cool. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah, sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Well, yeah, of course it would. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Fakelon. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like you usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really bad. Really hard. You would rush over as quick as you could. And you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all. Or was it? Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time I do. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Fakelon, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. I'm not a sweetheart, I'm a crazy man. Like, seriously, I give you apple juice and not some kind of ice pack from the infirmary. I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even knew it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Fakelor, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? Probably not. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Oh. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Hi, you're back. Good timing, I was just about ready to start with our sharing poems. Sayori, your forehead. She's fine, don't worry about. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my head on the shelf. Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we needed? I have it right. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Fakelor. Oh, well, Sayori. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. You ready to share your poems? Not really? Just grab mine. Make sure the crayon box is closed tightly. Return to my seat. Fine. Fakelor, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one's too. Well, thanks. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way. Not even Natsuki? Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, stop thinking things, idiot. Baka. I just mean that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. Never talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is that I can feel more feelings through than I can through myself. We can have that kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. I don't know if I understand. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, I'm that kid, you know. My forehead. Right, I forgot about that. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Fakelor, will you give me your poem? I kinda want to keep it. Why? Because, well, it's the first time we've written something for you. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you even listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Snap. I broke my pencil. Sayori harshly bends down to pick up the piece she dropped. But being inattentive of surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. You just near my leg, that's all. So close to my waist. Just a little further. I'll get it from you. I'll get it for you. I bend down, pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit on her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put that bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the rooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend. Each and every bottle, but every time I will let one go, it shatters against the between my feet. Tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Wow, that's deep. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but we didn't expect something like this come from you.
Monica told me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I really see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. Thinking too hard about it. The point is, it's come out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better.
Writing is like
magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You're probably gonna die first. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, time for Natsuki.
Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Glad to see someone recognizes my experience.
Oh my god, Natsuki's awesome.
Well then, keep my practice and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
Yeah, with your watching people and stuff. That's somebody tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really get stuck with her type. Struck me as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so, fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's not like she's dragging around a dead weight. It's like she's dragging around a dead weight.
That was a little unnecessary. By the way, think of it as this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. She could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem.
Here. I got a loud voice for a second there. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Ickly, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing it with my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound. To the rhythm of the words, but she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with them. Amy has a lot of friends. I always saw her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just getting warmed up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues to just simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks. That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid of if people find out they'd made fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to this. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, conveying emotion is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it.
Okay then.
Let's see what you've written for today. Well done, Fake Law. Your skills are already improving.
Really? Thanks, Yuri. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Eh? It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poems to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings, and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your readers to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise.
I see. It's certainly an interesting technique. Thanks for sharing.
I have an example of that if you'd like to read it.
Of course. Is it the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me a poem. The Raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The exciting beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon an inch? Okay. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glittens in the eyes of the raccoon's friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A wish of blood, classic Pardinian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's actually... I didn't expect that ending. I was a little more daring with this one yesterday. Sorry. You're a dick. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about.
That's right. It's a bit closer to be my preferred writing style. using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what...
Yeah, if I can't take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels me to indulge in more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing them.
Oh, it's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About something being ridiculed to a strange interest?
She did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person that would make fun of my hobbies.
I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it?
For judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry. I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, I guess thank you for sharing. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener.
And now for Monica.
Hi again, Fakeler. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
What an account of that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
Give him a poem to Monica. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
It's kind of exaggerating.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
I'm not shy, it's just...
I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with someone, but Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean that.
Don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me! The color they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... cacophony? Of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Oh. Wait, okay, there's something at the end. I'm not going to read that yet. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing. Sline, kazine, tangent. Like beyond a chalkboard and a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Lured me? Lured me? What? Lead me? What? You're gonna be the anxiety person, aren't you? Yeah, most likely. What does that even say? Lead? Load? What does that mean? Of meaningless load me? It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kinda like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines, really short, makes it feels like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Okay, sure. I'll save right now.
You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may appear. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I didn't really do well with the last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for that event. Sorry, I thought you heard it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. Oh god. But the cool part is, we're also going to let everyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it all in the posters, in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already stop putting these posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's a bad idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like... Oh, I've already read that. I agree with Natsuki. I can never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri has never shared their poems with anyone until just a few days ago? It's a lot to ask them for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Intimate? Is that the right word to be for this? I don't really know, sorry. Finding new horizons. Having fun. That's right. And it's the reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share those with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sorry, he looks worried. I guess that leaves no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard for this to get new members. The least we can do is help them all out a bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright! Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Okay, I think I know this is gonna go down the trail of, like, they get too nervous and something's gonna happen. Thanks, everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're gonna be practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more confident. Can I go next? Of course. So let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind. She then stands before. The title of the poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting the poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Hang on a second, I'm gonna go to history. Is there a poem called this? The Way They Fly poem.
No, there isn't. It's just called The Spider and the Fly and stuff like that, so there's actually no poem under that name, as far as I know. There might be, and it's just not appearing on Google. But, yeah. She knows exactly... Yeah, yeah. Is this something she's done before, or is she really simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Huh, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper behind her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri! And it's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes. She starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirring fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. Hey. It's up to me to save the situation. First I start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her. Yeah. But we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops over to a chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. Natsuki's gonna show off his cheer. This one's called My Meadow. Oh no. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it exactly? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself like in front of a mirror in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Ugh. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes some poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. You did it! Good job, Sayori! Even Fakelo liked it. Guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out so nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen a poem of yours where the sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work so well. But you might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hehe. The next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Fakelo. So I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Fakelo lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel a little terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not ever exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish it, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. Well, too late. Oh. What the hell? Oh, control is for skipping. But since I haven't been through this part yet properly, I can't skip it. So it's gonna be like 999 or Danganronpa or something. Except Danganronpa, you can skip through things even if you haven't been through it first. I think it's less about your abilities and more about the lack of your confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is cold. It's cold. Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Huh. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Yeah, jump out the window, you bitches! Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for the other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess that case. You won't have to worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. Maybe make sure you pick a poem to get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. You should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait! I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Ready to go, Sayori? Oh, sorry. Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, you guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well... I wasn't supposed to even respond to that. It's okay, Fakelou, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. We'll walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on her own way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, it's spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Okay, this is going to be it. Oh. Fuck. Save. Yeah, I was about to say, this is the choices come in, I can already tell. And I tried pressing skip because I thought it was the load button, but since I can't press skip, it counts as just pressing the advanced dialogue. What kind of question is that? Kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... I'd still walk around with you. Sayori, I really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in club every day. Besides, you always seemed to really like going home together. I won't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Fakelou. You think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about it. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? So I'm oh, okay, doing this again. So I'm basically just going to save every time I get a choice, so that I can go back to them later. So strawberry. I'm just gonna choose things I like. Extreme. Contamination. I like skipping things, yes. Destiny. Nibble. Dance. Secretive. Eternity. Crimson. Doki Doki. Doki Doki. Oh, infinite. Massacre. Oh, you weird bitch. You like massacres? What the hell? Question. Climax? No. Okay, it doesn't actually tell you what words you chose. I like the art. So there's like, if you look at the scroll on the right, you can tell it's all drawn. I like that. Makes me wonder though. Yeah, it's the same line. Nothing's changed about it. I was thinking maybe there's different lines, like when you scroll up it changes. I think no it isn't. Okay. Headphones. Pleasure. Daydream. Determination. After image. An anime.